Good afternoon, Derrick. How you doing? You well?
Good afternoon, Joel. Yeah, very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm blessed, my brother. Always, in always. Listen, we met the other day at an event, a launch of a top tier rum. It was 10 to 1.
Yeah.
You were there, not working though. And when we had a discussion, you told me you were a mixologist, and I was really intrigued by that because I haven't interviewed any black mixologists, and I wonder how you find yourself in this space. So,
Okay, so I grew up in Bath. I was actually born in Nairobi, moved from Nairobi to Richmond, from Richmond to Bath. And that's where I did most of my studies. I wanted to be an actor. So I moved to London to pursue acting. And most people in the arts industry work in hospitality. So I found myself working in hospitality, bars, restaurant, etc. And found the love of cocktails. I love to drink as well. So that helps. And I said to myself, look, I can do this. I kind of fell into the event space, event business. So I worked for many event businesses, and I said I can start mine myself. I know enough. So I started off private mixologist, and it really took off from there.
what you say you like to drink? What's your favorite tipple?
Tequila. Tequila's massive at the moment, so I'm a massive tequila fan. And in particular, Tommy's Margarita, which consists of tequila, fresh lime, and agave.
I'm glad you did that because I was going to ask what are the ingredients. Do
Yeah.
you meet people and tell them you're a mixologist and they just expect you to know what goes into a drink?
Yeah, that happens all the time, and they always ask the same questions like, "What's your favorite to drink? What's your favorite to make?" Um, so
Well,
it's
let's answer those then. You've already answered the favorite to drink. What's the favorite to make?
um, it's a good question. Okay, I mean, I enjoy them. I enjoy them all. I
Hmm.
enjoy making cocktails in general. I can tell you what's my non-favorite cocktail to make, which is a mojito. It's a bit of a ball ache. You got to muddle the mint, the lime. Yeah, it's just a bit of a faff. But I do enjoy drinking them though.
The festive season coming up, Derek. I'd
Yep.
imagine that you're going to be busy, not just drinking, but actually providing the drinks. So, what does that look like, a festive season for you? Is it a combination of private and corporate events? Are you everywhere, or do you just kind of target one particular niche?
So first things first, most people don't really know this. Anyway, but for me anyway, my winter period is way busier than my summer. I feel like because private mixology is all about bringing the mixology to you, so you being your homes. Yes, I do a lot of corporate events as well. In the summer, people are always out and about, right? They're always wanting out to be outside and enjoy the weather. Whereas in the winter period, it's cold, so they want to be kind of like tucked up at home, having a private bartender come to them. So yeah, my winter period is way busier. It does consist of private parties. We do a lot of Christmas parties. We do a lot of events for families who have the money to spend on a private chef, private waiter, private bartender to come and basically have their own um, private soiree, right? A Christmas party. And we also do a lot of private events for the corporate world, so office parties and stuff like that.
And how long have you been in the space?
So the limited company's been around for 3 years. I've been in London 7 years working for various people, and I've been in hospitality for 12 years, I reckon, probably 12, 13, possibly 14 years. Yeah.
But what are the pros and cons of being a mixologist?
Um, Pros and cons of being a mixologist. Okay, cons. I'm very fussy when I go out to cocktail bars. I like my drinks a certain way, or rather my cocktails a certain way. I'm always looking out for service, how the mixologist or bartender is serving it. I'm looking for cleanliness. I'm always just kind of like nitty picking, really. Um, I wouldn't say I'm a complainer, but I'm not afraid to take a drink back if it's not right, if you know what I mean. Now, if you're with me, I think that's a con. I think if it gets a bit, because some of my friends and sisters, they don't like complaints. They're very, they're just like, okay, no, it's fine. But I will just say it. So that's a con. Pros. Um, you always have a mixologist to hand, right? That's me. Like all my friends take full advantage of calling me for either advice on drinks or to do some of their parties, or to reach out to a few brand ambassadors that I know very well and sort them out with a couple of bottles of gin, vodka, rum for their little parties. So I think that's a massive pro.
How do you plan to scale up what you're doing? Because I can imagine if it all hinges on you, everybody wants you. Does that mean that your time becomes more and more premium as there's demands on it, or do you envisage training up a team under the Derrick Hillman empire?
Yes. So we have probably about 18 mixologists that work for me, um, or rather with me. So the business, because I can't do, I can't do everything. I can't split myself in two, right? Um, we have, you know how you have like your first 11 on a pitch. I have like my first 18. So we've got a strong group of people. We have probably maybe like six waitresses that I use. So how I envision myself growing the brand is get more and more reliable staff. I think that's the hardest thing any business will ever face is, good staff members, honest, trustworthy, and reliable. Um, grow that staff base, and buy more glassware. Just slowly, slowly though. I'm not looking to run before I walk. Everything I have got now has been acquired over many years, and organically, I think I'd like to throw out there. I want to organically grow.
Aims and targets for 2025.
Okay, aims and targets. So I'm pushing for contracts with more establishments, specifically art galleries. So I really want to solidify my relationship with at least three or four art galleries so we do all of their in-house events. Um, I would love to be in a position to buy another two bars, but these are very luxury. I won't give you too much away. I won't give too much away, but they're very luxury bars that I really want, which are slightly bigger. Um, and and just keep enjoying my life, having fun and working hard. That's it. They're my goals.
Sounds like a plan. Listen, where can people find out more about you and follow you on social?
Uh, Private mixologist. If you just search that on Instagram, you'll find me. We have a website, www.private-mixologist.com. You can find me there as well. We are on TikTok. I'm not a massive TikTok person. My little sister says I should get on it, so I did. So probably don't message me on TikTok. I probably won't respond, but it's there. It's the ones who love to scroll. Um, and yeah, I mean, we're on Google. If you just Google us, I think I have a Google page somewhere. So there's those main sources of getting in touch.